Jinesh, thank you for showing me around this mobile cobot. And last time I was here, we did a demonstration on the cobot enclosure and the benefits of the cobot machine there. But now we've got an adaptation of the cobot welding cell, which is mobile.
Yeah.
So could you just explain to me the benefits of how this can help in engineering?
Yeah, this is basically the mobile version of our cobot cell. So we sell it as a package, and you can see the curtains and the extraction unit comes with it.
Okay.
So obviously you have the CE marking for this, and the advantage is like it doesn't have the enclosure, so you can move the robot easily, and you have a versatile bench where you can work upon.
Okay, so this can be transported to inline,
Yeah.
anything in production, just basically where you want it, and it would come fully secure with the net, with the screen protection,
Yes.
and extraction.
Extraction, yeah.
So that comes as one package. Okay.
Yeah, it has got wheels underneath with hydraulic jack,
Yeah.
so you can easily lift it and move it to
So
other
it skates
places.
along
That's
to wherever
right.
you need it. Okay,
Easily.
so that adds a new dimension.
Yeah, and if you have another table, you can keep on the other side, so that the robot can move to the other side and do the
So
job as
dual
well.
aspects
Yeah,
on
yeah.
both sides. Okay, fine.
Yes.
So I'm presuming when you're doing setup jobs, you could then have the robot working on
Yes,
that side while you set
exactly.
up, and then it rotates.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Okay.
The person loading the job here,
Yeah.
this can weld on the other side
I'm
because
with
it
you.
can have the curtain in between.
Yeah.
So it don't.
Okay, all right. So that helps on production speed. And just for demo purposes, can you? Obviously, it's a cobot. A cobot is all about repeatability,
Yeah.
and it's about trying to help in making the weld process more efficient. But how easy is it to set, and how do we do that?
Yeah. So if you see a normal industrial robot, the programming robot, it takes for this kind of a job, I would say around 10 minutes to do the teaching of the component. So in cobot, you can do it easily. With you can teach the robot using your hand itself. You don't have to use the teach pendant like the normal
fine.
robot. So you can just teach the robot, and it has switches at the back.
Yep.
If you keep pressing that switches, it keeps recording the position of the robot.
Okay.
And ultimately, you will have a complete program at them. Yeah.
So again, just for my benefit, the way you set this is that you give it points to work to weld within.
Yeah.
So you would set a point in this example on one side to the other, check that you're happy with that, and that's a repeatability.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the arm would automatically go to that position.
And do the weld.
Okay,
Yeah.
so every time you set up with this jig, it would.
Yeah. You can have multiple jigs with multiple components, and once you did the programming teaching for that,
Yep.
and you have the jig always at the same place, you load the.
So if you had 4 identical jigs, it would work its
Yes,
way round.
exactly,
Okay, so
yeah.
you got the chance of multiple
Yes.
welding,
Yeah.
which is obviously beneficial.
Yeah.
Okay, so could you show me how
Yeah.
the arm moves and?
Now I'll just make a program from the blank. As you can see, it's a blank program. So I will just start teaching the points like.
Yeah.
So I will have to drag and drop one command,
Yep.
the one for the start. Then I can start teaching the points. It moves freely in the free command.
Yeah.
Once you have at the position,
Yeah.
and you can switch it to a custom mode where you can lock the other axes, and you can use only X and Y, so it moves in a linear way. So you don't have
okay.
to. You can keep the angle, whatever the
Right,
angle
okay.
you kept, and go to the.
So in a perfectly
and-
balanced mode.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so providing your job is set horizontal and level,
Yeah,
etc.,
it's
it'll
a
just
linear
follow
one,
the
yeah.
line across.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, so then you probe that in, and then you set the
Yeah,
end point.
End point.
Okay.
And then you can move it to free, because only when you have the position on the job, you need the linear one, and then freely moves out of the place. And then
Okay.
once you have done, you just say complete. And that's basically your program. So now you have done.
Simple as that.
Yeah. So as you can see, it's within a minute you can do a teaching, whereas in
Okay.
industrial robot it takes a lot of time. You have to use the teach pen and every time. Yeah.
Okay, so it's it's self-sufficient. It's just going to guide you
Yeah.
and increase your capacity for welding.
Yeah.
Okay,
And apart from that, we have a app called Weld Connect, which
Weld
is
Connect, okay.
which is developed by Fronius,
Yep.
wherein you can derive the parameter for welding. For example, if you want to weld this component and you are not sure what parameter to use, the ampere and voltage, you can use the app.
Okay.
You can make a program and transfer it to the welding machine.
Okay.
And then
So it gives
can
you
weld.
knowledge
Yeah.
if you've got questions, and at very worst,
Yeah.
I'm presuming they can call Fronius direct and you'll assist and guide.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much for
Thank
that demo.
you. Thank you.
Appreciate your time on that.
Yeah. Thank you.